This video from the Famous Personalities series is about Moses, Bible. Moses was born in Egypt during a time when the Pharaoh ordered all Hebrew baby boys to be killed. To save him, his mother placed him in a basket and set it afloat on the Nile River. The Pharaoh's daughter found Moses and raised him in the palace as her son. This allowed Moses to grow up with the privileges of Egyptian royalty while still being connected to his Hebrew roots. One day, while Moses was tending sheep in the desert, he saw a bush that was on fire but did not burn up. Curious, he approached the bush, and God spoke to him from within it. God told Moses that he had been chosen to lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. This moment marked the beginning of Moses' mission to free his people. After receiving God's command, Moses returned to Egypt to confront the Pharaoh. He demanded that the Pharaoh let the Israelites go free, but the Pharaoh refused and made their work harder. To show his power, God sent 10 plagues upon Egypt, each one more severe than the last. Finally, after the last plague, which took the life of the firstborn son, the Pharaoh agreed to let the Israelites leave. The Israelites left Egypt in a hurried escape, guided by Moses. They crossed the Red Sea, which God parted for them, allowing them to escape from the pursuing Egyptian army. Once they reached the other side, the waters returned, drowning the soldiers. This event is known as the Exodus, and it marked the beginning of the Israelites' journey to freedom. At Mount Sinai, Moses received the 10 Commandments from God. These commandments were important laws that guided the Israelites on how to live. Moses spent 40 days and nights on the mountain, during which he learned about the covenant between God and his people. When he returned, he found the Israelites worshipping a golden calf, which made him very angry. Moses faced many challenges as the leader of the Israelites in the desert. The people often complained about their hardships, longing for the food and comfort of Egypt. They struggled with faith and obedience to God, which made Moses' job difficult. Despite their lack of trust, Moses remained their faithful leader and mediator between them and God. Moses led the Israelites through the desert for 40 years, guiding them toward the promised land. He could not enter the land himself, because he disobeyed God at a critical moment. Before his death, Moses viewed the promised land from a mountain called Nebo. He encouraged the Israelites to remain faithful to God and uphold their covenant with him. Moses died at the age of 120, on Mount Nebo, overlooking the land he would never enter. God himself buried Moses in an unknown grave, which is a sign of his special care for him. The Israelites mourned Moses for 30 days, showing their deep respect and love. His leadership and guidance remained an important part of their history. Moses is considered one of the greatest prophets in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. His story teaches important lessons about faith, obedience, and leadership. The laws he received and the events of his life have had a lasting impact on many cultures and religions. Moses' journey continues to inspire people around the world to seek justice and freedom.